Hey, my sweetie girls, welcome to my very first podcast episode. I'm Chris, and this channel is all about girl talk, teen life, and just figuring things out together. Honestly, being a teenager girl is so messy. It's exciting, but stressful, confusing, and sometimes hilarious. So if you have ever felt that way, you are in the right place. You know how adults and teachers always ask us what do you want to be when you grow up. Honestly, I don't know for you guys, but for me, it's always been a such hard question. When I was like 4 or 5, I really loved painting and drawing. I told my mom I wanted to be an artist, but by the time I was 7, I started realizing, or maybe people around me kept telling me that being an artist isn't really a stable career. Like, only a few people make it big, and it doesn't usually pay much. That kind of crushed my dream a little. So after that, I went through my superstar phase. I wanted to be a singer, dancer, or even an idol because I just love performing. I think a lot of girls have that dream at some point, right? Like imagine yourself on stage with the lights and the fans. But then around like 5th or 6th grade, I started thinking more realistically and I realized life isn't just about chasing that fantasy. You also have to think about stability and school and what really makes sense in the future. So now, when people ask me what I want to be, it's less about a specific job and more about what kind of life I want. A big part of me just want to leave my home one day, as soon as possible. Go somewhere new and escape all the stress and confusion I sometimes feel here. I love my home, but sometimes it feels boring and suffocating. I just want something different. And do you guys ever feel that way too? Like you are kind of annoying with your home and everything around you, and you just want to leave your comfort zone and start your own life. A life where you can make your own choices and figure out who you really are without your parents always watching. So yeah, after the whole superstar phase and dream, my new dream has been to get into a good college and get a good job. And that might sound simple, but to me, it feels real. You know, I think a lot of us put so much pressure on ourselves to have these huge perfect dreams. But honestly, dreams don't always have to be something massive. Sometimes a dream can be as simple as trying out a new hobby or just figuring out who you really are. For me, I'm still figuring it out. I don't completely know what I want to do long term, and that's totally fine. I have learned that it's actually part of growing up. Trying things, making mistakes, and discovering what really excites you. And I think that's the thing I want to share with you. Your dream doesn't have to be set in stone. It can change, grow, and even start small. What matters is that you are exploring, learning, and creating your own pace. I think one of the hardest things about being a teenager is feeling like everyone expects you to have your whole life figured out. But not gonna lie, that's so unreal. At teenager years, it's totally normal to feel confused, lost, or unsure about the future. Nobody really has it all planned at this age. Sometimes I feel, am I behind? Should I know exactly what I want? But the truth is, figuring out like takes time. And that's actually kind of exciting if you look at it the right way. You get to explore, make mistakes, and discover what truly matters to you. So, if you are feeling unsure about your dreams, your career, or your next steps in life, just know it's normal, it's okay to not have all the answers. What matters is that you keep trying, keep learning, and keep moving forward at your own pace. And I want to ask you, have you ever felt totally lost about the future? What's one thing you have tried recently just to see what works for you? One thing I have been thinking a lot is you will never be this age again. Teenager years are kind of a unique time in your life. In my opinion, this is the most important age. You are not a kid anymore, but you are also not an adult yet. It's this place where you can really start figuring out your who you are, what you like, and what you want for your future to look like. Everything, your career, your dreams, even the life you create later, starts to take shape right now, and this is a time when you can explore, try new things, and even do something a little crazy, something you have always dreamed about. I don't mean illegal or harmful things, of course. I mean the kind of bold, exciting dreams that feels a little scary at first. The important thing is you have to take the chance. You have to spend time on the things you are really passionate about instead of ignoring them or thinking you can wait until later. Because you know what? If you don't explore right now, you might miss the chance to really discover what lights you up. So yeah, I think teenager years are kind of magical. It's a time to dream big, to experiment, and to stop shaping the life you actually want. And honestly, I wish everyone could really appreciate this time while they're in it. I honestly believe that right now at our age is the best time to start taking control of your life. I mean, if you don't step out of your comfort zone right now, when will you? A lot of times we hold ourselves back. We think, oh, this idea is so crazy, it's too crazy, or I'll try it later when I'm older. But the truth is, later doesn't always come the way you think it will. When you are older, you might look back and realize you wait too long, and that you could have started earlier. The choices you make now matter. You can always choose the safe option, the easy option, the one that feels comfortable. But comfort zones don't usually lead to growth. Sometimes the option sounds a little wild, a little too bold, actually change your life. Don't wait for the perfect moment because there are not perfect moments, and right now is the best moment. Alright, so that's what I wanted to share today. If there is one thing I hope you take away, is this: you don't have to have it all figured out right now, but you do have the power to stop shaping your life, even in small ways. Being a teenager is messy, confusing, and sometimes overwhelming, but it is also powerful. This is the age where you get your dream big, make choices, and start building your own future. So I want to ask you, what's one thing you have been dreaming about that you might actually try? Drop it in the comments and or just write it down for yourself because putting it out there is the first step. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in this very first episode. If you enjoy this conversation, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And remember, you only get to be this age once, so make it count. See you.